happening.
Oh, bro.
Not come on, bro. This is for your son. This is for your son.
He was walking. He was alive. He was alive. He was alive.
What you are seeing here is a mother pretending to cry for her son.
I just need to hold you.
Pretending that she has nothing to do with the horrifying things that happened to her kid.
You are a liar.
No.
You have not told me the truth all week.
No.
That is a fact.
Behind those tears isn't grief. It's guilt of her own actions that she tries to twist in front of the detectives. But what she didn't know was that these two detectives had already uncovered cracks in her story, breaking it down in front of her.
We got video from the park. Can I show you some video from the park? Sharice?
On September 1st, 2018, the Largo Police Department in Pinellas County, Florida, received an emergency call from a local inn. A bruised 21-year-old Sharice had collapsed in their lobby, claiming to have been assaulted and her child kidnapped. Her detailed description of a man with dreadlocks and gold teeth immediately triggered an Amber Alert, sending officers, canine units, and thousands of volunteers scouring Pinellas County for the abductor. But within hours, detectives would make a series of shocking discoveries that prompted them to invite her for a brief follow-up. Little did she know, she had already been caught in her own web of lies, and was now the prime suspect in a horrific case.
Remember Detective Moore? Mm-hmm. You gave us permission to look in your phone. He works with your phone, and he pulled up some search history you had in your phone from Saturday night at about 2 in the morning.
I think, yeah. I looked up causes of seizure. And I think that's pretty much it, causes of seizure.
There's also one about a broken thigh. If a broken thigh goes untreated.
You sure?
I'm positive.
You sure?
I am 100%.
With the odds of finding Jordan alive getting smaller every passing moment, the officers launched into their interrogation with direct questions. Sharice's claim that a man named Antoine had abducted baby Jordan Bellevue after offering them a ride didn't make much sense, especially after this.
Do you often take a ride from a stranger?
I don't really talk to anybody.
Have you ever gotten in a random car with a stranger? You seem like a pretty level-headed, smart woman. And to just jump in a car with your kid at 10 o'clock at night with a stranger, just even from some of the people I've talked to, you know, JoJo and Mom, it just seems kind of out of character for you to do that. Not only that, but then to, you know, kind of offer for some money.
Is he aware of that?
Partially, not completely, but that's not his problem. It just seems like from your history with him, it doesn't seem like something you would do.
So,
and I know
pretty much Junior is gonna get taken he's gonna get taken regardless, because I'm facing an eviction.
Yeah.
I don't have a job and I can't financially provide for him.
Correct.
So at this point, I've never been on my own. I gotta do what I gotta do.
Hear you. Have you ever done anything, a guy like that before for some money? It doesn't seem like you. Why would you search something like that?
I couldn't have searched that. I couldn't have searched that.
Who would have done it on your phone then?
I couldn't have searched that.
Who else could have done it on your phone?
Nobody else uses my phone. Nobody else uses my phone.
Sharice is stunned. This moment is a critical turning point, as it provides the first tangible proof that her account of the night may be a cover for a tragic domestic incident.
A video on East Bay Drive.
Let me show you a map again, okay?
Does Outback have cameras? Somebody gotta have cameras.
They do have
Well,
cameras.
you wouldn't really have gone by Outback the way you're talking about,
Does
right?
Culver's has cameras?
They do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We've looked.
That's impossible.
And you're not on it.
That's impossible.
Okay, let's look at a map here.
I don't think there's an Antoine, Sharice.
I don't either. Last night, Sharice. Let's look at. Can you look at the map?
Go ahead. What are you gonna say? No. Tell me what you're gonna say. Sharice, what didn't you do?
You thinking I'm hurting him.
No.
No,
See,
that's what
listen.
you're implying.
we,
And then it's just me, so I'm supposed to defend myself.
Sharice, we're not implying anything. We're
But
just-
that's what it seems
But
like.
let me ask you this.
But that's what it
Would you
seems
rather I
like.
don't talk to you about the things we're finding?
No, I don't. I understand
Okay.
that this is your job. I understand that.
I'm just.
But damn, like I can't tell you something I don't know.
Sharice,
I cannot
Are we-
tell you something I do not know. Okay.
listen though.
No, because I left that house and I put my baby in that damn car and we drove up. Okay, and I sat there and got my ass beat for no reason because I cannot sit here and provide for my own child. And then y'all sit here and make it seem like I did this.
As detectives realize they won't be getting a confession, they book her into a hotel for the night while the investigation continues. Detectives then met again to update her on the search, and the questions became far more damning. This time, the truth is about to be revealed in a horrible twist.
Mother who's in the worst situation of her life, or we have a monster who did something here and is not telling us, and we can't make sense of it. Well, which is it? It's one of the two. Maybe an accident happened, but you're telling us an accident didn't happen, so we're left with those two choices. We worked in your apartment all night last night, and I know you said that he had some from the chin cut. Okay? Your mop is wet yesterday, and you said that's from some spilled peaches. Well, I asked you right before that.
From yesterday.
Yesterday when we talked in this room, I asked you about your mom.
No, I'm saying like it couldn't have been.
What?
It couldn't have been wet from yesterday.
Not from yesterday, the day before.
Oh.
It's wet.
No.
You said you spilled some peaches. Well, the mop is wet and it tests positive for. That's not a towel getting rubbed on the floor. I
What are
don't.
you trying to say?
Something happened to him.
Man.
Something happened to him.
Oh, bro.
Not come on, bro. This is for your son. This is for your son. I'm trying to help you, Sharice, but if I can't corroborate your story, I can't move past it. I still don't have an Antoine. I don't have basically anything that you say happened. Run down the street, passing checkers, passing this business, passing that business. The ones that I can show you're passing, you're certainly not acting the way you say you would. And I don't have a reasonable explanation for any of it. Why wouldn't you call 911? People are going to ask these questions, Sharice. This is the easy part, talking to me, because I'll hear you out. People will question you about this for the rest of your life. You could have called 911 the moment you were away from him. This bag is found right along your walking path in a dumpster. I just want to recover him. I just want to get him back to his family in whatever condition he may be in.
The detectives maintain a strategically calm behavior as they suggest this could all have been a tragic accident. But beneath their composed approach, a case is crumbling. Investigators found no witnesses who had seen the mysterious Antoine, and the surveillance footage completely failed to capture any sign of the white Toyota Camry. Even the bruises on her body didn't align with her story of being knocked unconscious. And there's the...
We got the composite back. He sent it in. What do you think? What do you think? Sharice, you're free to walk out of here at any time. There's the door. But I still need your help. I don't know where your kid is. I can't make sense of your story, and I've told you why. Is that the person?
Yes, sir.
You know who that looks like?
Antoine?
You know also who that looks like?
Who?
That looks a lot like you, Sharice.
Well, it does not.
Dress, defined cheekbones,
First of all, that's not the lips I
The first
told
thing
him.
they said when we got that printed out
That's
is,
not the lips
"Oh my
I
God,
told him.
it's her."
No, that's not the lips I told him.
That is everything you went
That
over with him on the
that
phone.
looks like my nose. Those are my eyes. Yeah, it
It's
does
your
look
hair.
like me. That does look like me. Because he just basically put my face.
He's never
Sharice,
seen
he's
you
never
before.
seen you in his life. He doesn't know what you
That's
look
not
like.
the lips I gave this man.
That is everything you did with him. I have no way of manipulating that. Well, I'm glad you agree it looks like you.
That's crazy.
Antoine's not real, is he? I'm chasing a ghost. I'm chasing somebody who doesn't exist.
The composite sketch of the abductor bore an almost identical resemblance to Sharice herself. This was a form of psychological projection, when a person projects their own bad behavior onto others to dissociate from their actions. Then, detectives confront her to reveal the big holes in her lies.
What is your explanation for not calling 911? That's not really an answer, Sharice. You don't have any reason you didn't call 911.
No, I don't know why I didn't.
Okay. What's the reason that you supposedly run away in this car at 10:45 at night and you don't report him as missing until 1:30 in the morning? How do you not remember? You went to his special place. You ran to the park supposedly,
It's
which
not a,
And
that don't mean special. That's just where we have
So
our
for-
visitation.
so for three, yeah,
That's
it
where we
is.
have our visitation.
For three-
I had no choice. Where else was I supposed to go for?
To 7-Eleven for help.
Unsupervised visitation.
For 7-Eleven for help. You pay out your phone out of your purse and you call 911. My kid's gone. Because I'm sure, I know for a fact it didn't take you 3 hours to realize he was gone. Or that you forgot him. You were sober. You're not on drugs. That's not you. Just like it's not you to take a ride from a stranger. It's not you to give a guy a that you don't even know. You didn't wait 3 hours to tell somebody that something was wrong. Something was already wrong and you knew it and you had to figure out a way to explain it hoping people would believe you. And now your story doesn't add up and you can't provide an explanation. You don't know how to explain it. So here we sit, wasting time, sitting in a room, begging you for an answer, while you're out there somewhere, lost. I can't prove any of it, and your son's still missing, but she doesn't know what happened.
What do we tell your mom?
She's Googling all these weird things in the middle of the night. No one's seen the kid since Friday. And then this odd story she makes no sense of happens on Saturday night. And he's gone. Sorry. She's got your second baby. Probably never going to see him or her. Sorry. That's the conversation I have to have with him. She won't explain why she didn't do all these logical things. That's absurd. That's a lie. And now here we are, wanting an explanation, and you don't know what to say. Because you don't know how you can explain it away.
More than 48 hours into the search for Jordan, her story no longer matched the evidence, forcing detectives to aggressively confront her this time.
I think you went a different path because there is a little way. There are a couple different ways to go. But I can't spoon feed you these things. If you went a different path, that's fine. It doesn't change where you end up. But it makes it hard for us to build this time frame because there are people that we are looking at. There are things we are doing. There are Antoines that we are tracking down. So all these things that are in place that should back you up. Not a person, it's a fucking camera.
It's the same thing we've been talking about for hours now.
It's not personalized, it's not against you or with you, it's there. It doesn't give a shit about any of us. And I can tell you, you're not there. Okay, out of all the camera systems we've been checking. You're not there.
On the CCTV, Charisse was nowhere to be seen on the route she claimed she took. Confronting this, the detectives now explore a more sinister possibility, that she sold her own child. She'll have to prove otherwise.
You're telling me that instead of giving this child a family that loved him, to give him to a caseworker that was required by law to care for him, that you were willing to give it to a guy who wanted you to for $150.
I just left.
Clearly, I know
And
that.
once I realized I messed up,
You're not even running.
that's when I.
Did you walk away from the car? Did you?
No, I ran. I did run.
You're not
I
running.
did run from the car.
We're wasting time.
We make mistakes all the time. And the problem is if we don't act to fix it in a timely manner, things happen. People get hurt, and if they're not taken to get treatment, they get worse, don't they? Yeah. And then before we know it, if we didn't realize it, we have a worse situation than we had ever encountered, don't we? Is that how this is going to play? It was, I don't doubt this was not supposed to happen this way, was it? But yet here we are. Was it an accident?
I just left.
No. Let's talk about what happened in the apartment, or whatever that happened it was. You have to get past this so we can find it this
I
right.
just left in the car. I didn't hurt him.
Listen, Sharif, you're getting back to the point where this story is sounding just like Friday night and early Saturday morning. You want people to care, they do. But now, whatever happened to your son, please. Mistakes are that fast, all right? If you waited too long to fix what had happened, to go to the hospital, to do whatever was needed, okay. But we need to know that now, as quickly as possible. And this is not a game. This is as serious as it gets, all right? And I don't see an evil person, but I see somebody who's backed up against the wall and no one is trying to help her, even when she's holding her hand out and begging. Okay? But that's when we make the worst mistakes or the best decisions. And what do you think you did?
You didn't leave your kid with some stranger that smells like pot, that beat your ass,
$150 on a Publix bag? No.
that you met 30 seconds ago.
Don't do that.
That's not you. You're smarter than that.
Finally, after more than an hour of dragging the details of her kidnapping story, she makes changes with the addition of some truths.
He asked that I did it wrong.
Okay.
He said yes. He was asking me my name and stuff. He told me his name was Antoine. I asked him to pull up into the apartments. And after that, I just left.
Okay.
And I did this.
Is that why you're seen on the cameras just walking? You're not running, are you?
Because I didn't know what to say.
Did you throw his backpack in the dumpster there?
No, I never threw it. I never took his backpack out the car. But that's when I did.
Where's the pole you're in your face on?
The pole is like where the trains well, I don't know where they park the train. It's like we walked past it
Okay.
that day.
When we went to the park yesterday, we walked. Was it past the playground?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When we walked past the playground, it was on the left side, not where the party was going on.
Not where the pavilions are.
Yeah, but the next one over.
There's like a train station there.
Mhm.
That's where the train goes. It is the train station.
Yes.
Okay. So
And that's when I made up the story.
did you feel like I better make up a story because
'Cause
I don't know how to explain that I don't have him?
Hurting herself to make up a believable story shows how planned it was. The injuries were so convincing that they sparked an extensive, multi-department manhunt that drained public resources. Her phone searches, however, reveal another twist. That night, she had looked up broken thigh bone, concussion, and seizures.
Again, if we leave it out, just the same as if we made it up, right? You don't look something like that up unless there's a reason. So what was the reason?
I just wanted to.
How bad did he hurt himself?
He wasn't hurt.
What
At
happened?
all.
What
He
happened
wasn't
to to his
hurt.
leg, Sharice? What
He
happened?
wasn't. No, seriously, he was not hurt. He was not hurt when we left that house. He was not hurt at all. The only thing he had on him was the scarring on his chin. He was not hurt at all. He was not hurt at all.
As the detective pointedly stated, any man finding a baby in his back seat wouldn't have waited a heartbeat to turn him over to authorities.
I think you left him somewhere, Sharice. I think you did. I believe you there. But I don't think you left him in a car.
I don't think you would leave him in a car. And I don't think you could have left him in a car. Accidents happen.
Maybe you left him somewhere and you just needed this break. So you took it and you thought he'll be safe in there.
Why?
And when you came back, he wasn't okay. He hurt his leg or something.
Something worse has happened because a hyperactive kid.
He tried to get out of it or something and he got hurt. And now, oh, how do I explain this? You Google it. What happened to his leg? Remember when we said we're going to call you on something? And we're going to be polite about it, but we got to call you on it? We're calling you on it right now.
I'm getting frustrated.
I know you're getting frustrated. I'm frustrated too a little bit, but it's okay.
But it's your job. I don't want to get mad.
Well,
Failing to push the lie that Jordan was never hurt, she yields again. She now admits something had happened to Jordan.
he
Okay.
was alive.
But not much alive.
He was alive.
was he barely alive?
He was alive. He was alive.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Because I walked out that house with my baby. He was walking. He was alive. He was alive. He was alive.
Where is he now?
I don't know.
Well, he's not with a
Well-
guy named Antoine in a white car.
You can get upset all you want, Sharice, but we're here because of you. You could have got him help. You could have called. You had phone service at your house. You could have called if
He
you
was
thought.
okay. He was okay. I stayed up with
Okay.
him, and he was fine after
Let's
that.
assume that's correct for a moment. You could have chose not to put him in a car with a stranger.
Or in a creek somewhere between here and the park. Where is this boy?
Which is it?
Where is this boy?
I don't know.
You know where he is, and you're not
Where
saying it.
did-
I don't know where he is. If I regret all this shit, okay, and I'm sorry. And if I could go get him, I would. But I don't
Where
know.
is your
I
son?
don't know
Where is
the
your
baby
son?
is. I
You
don't
didn't put him
know.
in a car with a stranger.
You have the ability to help us find this child.
You waited almost 2 full days to tell us that you sent him off with a stranger.
Cause you know how bad that is.
I don't care how bad it is.
If
The point is to find him, Sharice. You may
was
think
okay.
he's good.
He was good. He was reactive.
Kids don't recover from a...
He was reactive. I checked everything. He was reactive.
But he's in the night.
He was playing.
And yet-
I stayed up to
and yet,
watch him.
of all
He was
days,
okay.
of all days,
He
that's
was
the day
okay.
you decide to put
He
him in
was
car.
okay.
You can say
He
that
was
as much as you want. It doesn't make it true. It doesn't make any of this go away.
The detectives remained very patient at this point, fully aware that Jordan had only recently been returned from foster care to a volatile home environment where neither parent was fit to raise a child. With the father involved in gang activity and the home already targeted in a prior shooting, nobody on the investigative team was buying her story of a random kidnapping. They knew the baby would almost certainly be fatal at this point, and the footage of Sharice leaving the house made it more likely that there was foul play before that night's walk.
This one might as well be like Knock and Joker. It doesn't exist. It's a paper thing. It's imagination. And a poor one at that. If you left this kid somewhere where it might have been 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and walked back and this problem had solved itself, okay. And that's the look of recognition I have been expecting.
Well, look.
The smart detective had been watching her expressions all through the interrogation. For some reason, she's the only one in that room who doesn't realize that it's game over.
Pleasant day at work for me. And this is not about me. I'm not trying to make it about me, but this is not a happy case. Okay, this is not going well. Okay, where can I go look for him tonight? Where did you separate? You don't want to blame yourself, and I understand that.
It's my fault.
Well, you know, the blame can always get worse, I guess. Okay? I know that. Okay? Okay, I'm trying to be cooperative with you and helpful and keep you comfortable. I'm doing everything I know to do.
What would you do if you were us?
If you were me, correct. We're going to drive you home. We drop you off. What should I do tonight to find him?
If I would keep looking. I don't
Where?
know. I would keep
Where?
looking
We're
everywhere.
looking everywhere.
What are you afraid of?
Are you afraid of going to jail? Is that what you're afraid of?
It's not that, no.
Okay, what are you afraid of?
I don't know. I'm just scared something's wrong.
Yeah, I am too.
Something's wrong. What part? The fact that we have a 2-year-old that's missing? The fact that we have lied about a 2-year-old being critically injured?
Everything.
Yeah. You were sitting in a room in a police department where you were being questioned regarding the disappearance of your 2-year-old son. Not a 16-year-old kid that walked away. Not a 25-year-old guy who got drunk and maybe wandered away to go f*** somebody. 2-year-old. 2-year-old. You've got all these people willing to just do whatever to help you and save this boy, at least bring him back so that he's not being picked at. And the most excitement I've seen or reaction out of you is when you got brought a f***ing sandwich. I don't know if you call this life, I don't. Hey, look at me while we're talking. Don't think that any of us have bought into this. We've been sympathetic to the point of finding a boy. People sit in these rooms. There are police departments like this all over the country. And we will give options. We will give anybody the option when the right thing is to be done.
Every hope for Sharice's cooperation had disappeared. Detectives now knew Jordan was. The desperate search for Jordan Bellevue ended on September 4th, 2018.
Your apartment's right here by Culver's, okay? Mm-hmm. Right there about. Okay? Mm-hmm. And here are the Lafayette apartments. Mm-hmm. Okay? And yesterday we talked about it where we found this backpack. Mm-hmm. It is right here. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's the picture I showed you yesterday. Mm-hmm. Jordan Jr.'s found.
What's on the corner of it?
What's on the corner of what?
What's on the corner over there?
Which corner?
On that street.
There used to be like a church there. I'm not sure what it is now, but there's like a big football field, baseball field area.
We went there last night.
You went there last night? Where'd you go last night?
Me and Erica, we searched all over there last night.
You searched over there last night. Did you find him?
No.
Okay. What led you to go over there last
We
night?
went everywhere. We went behind Everest. We went everywhere.
Okay. Okay. Don't beat yourself up because you didn't find him, okay? It's not your burden to find him.
Her decision to visit that exact area after their last session was deeply suspicious, and she immediately retreated to her familiar tactic of evasion.
No.
Who do you hate, Sharice? Who do you hate?
Oh, God.
Can you pull your shirt down and we can talk? And I want to look at the map. I want to go over some things, okay?
Just say it, please.
Well, I got to show you. I got questions, okay? Sorry. Who put him there, Sharice?
I don't know. I don't know. I
How-
wish I did. I don't know.
How did he get there?
I don't know.
Remember yesterday, Sharice, when we had that conversation with Detective Arlington? And we said we're going to call you on things when we think you're lying? Okay, I'm calling on you right now.
Okay.
Okay? You know how he got there. You do. Okay? And I'm not trying to come down on you. I'm not trying to be hard on you. But listen to me. This is your one time to tell the real story. I know there's no Antoine now. I know there's no car. I know it for a fact. Okay? I want to know how he died. Where did you leave him?
You're not gonna believe me anyway. Like I keep telling you,
I just
you won't
want-
believe me.
I just
you won't
want-
believe me.
Sharice?
You won't believe me.
I will if you tell me the truth, because now I know for a fact if you're telling the truth or you're lying. Okay. Did he die in that apartment?
No, sir, he was okay. He was good.
Was he in that
He
apartment?
was good. No, sir.
You don't
The
have to.
only incident was when he was, but he was fine after that. But he was okay. We left. He was walking. He was good. He was good. He was good.
When did he die,
He
Sharice?
was laughing. He was playing. He was good. I don't know. He was good.
I'm only gonna give you like, come on. I want the real story.
If you won't take me because I just.
Sharice had asked a friend to drive her to the north side of a local sports complex. Acting on the tip, officers searched a swampy wooded area behind the baseball field and made a heartbreaking discovery.
This is where you live. Okay? I told you yesterday, or sometime during this week, we have gone through every camera and dumpster, everything along this East Bay Drive road here.
I know.
That's how we found the backpack.
So that's the green dot.
The backpack is the green dot.
Okay.
I mismarked it. Right there is the green dot, the backpack. That's how we found it.
Okay.
By going through all these dumpsters.
Okay.
Okay? We found that a few days ago, like I told you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? His body's here.
Mm-hmm.
His backpack is here. You say you left him here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So today, we started going through this area right here.
Mm-hmm.
On King Drive right here. There's a house with a camera,
Mm-hmm.
and it sees you.
Can you show me that? Because I'm not going to believe that.
I don't have the video right here to show you
I'm
now.
not going to believe that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're just going to have to listen to what I'm saying.
Yes, yeah.
That camera shows you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the camera, I'm just looking at sometimes.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. At 10:15, I'm sorry, not 10:15, 10:56, that camera shows you here. Okay? Your last connection for your cell phone when you come off the Wi-Fi is 10:22 at your apartment. At 10:56, you are on camera right here with the backpack on and carrying your son. His body is in your arms. Okay?
I'm not agreeing, I'm just listening to you.
Okay, that's fine. There's another camera here at the Palms where you used to work. 19 minutes after this camera on Keene Park sees you, this camera sees you walking south from this way where his body is found, carrying just a backpack now. In 19 minutes, you walk from here
That's impossible.
to here. I walked the path. It's totally possible. You walked there, and you left your son there. And then when you walk by right there, you still have the backpack that you dumped in the dumpster near the apartments that you made this whole story up about Antoine. No, I don't believe you one bit,
Please.
Charisse.
That's
You are a liar.
no.
You have not told me the truth all week.
No.
That is a fact. That is a fact. The fact is he's there and he's because you don't even have the courage to tell your son's story. Something happened to him when you were responsible for him. I don't know if he was dead when you left him or if you just left him there in the woods all alone. Died. You didn't do anything but leave him. You left him there. You walked away from him. You went there last night to see if he was still there, and he was. And tell us what happened at the apartment that night. Or that's how the story goes. He's not coming back. There he is.
No car, no Antoine, and no sign of her son. Detectives need to uncover what really happened before they left their apartment.
Something happened at the apartment, didn't it?
He was okay when she brought us food.
Okay. When was he not okay? At what point was he not okay?
even remember.
We had this on Friday night into Saturday morning, early Saturday morning when you guys were in bed. Okay, right? So at what point?
He
Saturday.
was okay, and
You said he was okay when you guys got up for the day. At what point was he not okay?
we got dressed.
About what time?
Everything's pretty much the same.
Saturday, what time did you get up?
Saturday, I got up at 7 once when Jordan Senior called me, and then I got up again.
You fell back asleep?
And then I got up again around 11.
Okay.
Got him up, brushed his teeth and stuff.
Okay.
And we were just chilling.
At what point was he
He
not
was
okay?
straight. Jessica brought us food. We ate.
About 6 o'clock, right? Okay. That was the Burger King?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And he was still fine.
Okay. I know it's tough. You're doing good. What happened where he wasn't fine?
Took a shower. Got dressed. I gave him a bath. Got him dressed. He wasn't like the normal Jordan, but he was walking and stuff.
What do you mean wasn't the normal?
Like, he was just acting really weird. His eyes was really weird.
He's a little loopy, maybe? Okay. Was he using that leg that he hurt the night before? Remember he hurt his leg?
Yes.
Okay. Was his leg broken?
I'm not sure.
You were Googling it all night. So,
Yeah.
Okay, so he wasn't walking real good.
No, sir.
Okay.
We left the house. He was walking. At that point, we got near, what is that?
Did you leave the house the same time we were talking about all week? 9:50, 10 o'clock?
It may have been like later, but I just remember when I had text Jordan's phone.
Well, 10 and 20 was when your phone disconnected. Does that
So
sound right?
I'll just say 10:20.
About then, 10:22?
Sure.
Okay.
And the whole plan was to take him to Jordan Senior's house. That was the plan.
It's a
the whole
long
time.
walk. What path did you take?
I'm gonna get there.
Okay. Okay.
A brain is often visible through the eyes, often with a fixed gaze. She failed to explain how Jordan suffered his head, and most damningly, if his death was an accident, how his ended up abandoned in a watery marsh.
You left the apartment. You said he's walking a little bit, but he's not.
But I just want to clarify, like, the stuff has nothing to do with this incident.
That's really from the chin? Because that's a lot of...
Yes, that has nothing.
Okay.
Nothing to do, and hopefully when they do the autopsy, like, they'll prove that.
Yeah, I hope so too. Okay, it's fine.
But that's when we got towards. We didn't get out the complex yet. I'll say before the Outback.
Okay, like by the office there?
We got past some apartments down there.
Yeah.
And I sat him down, but I could feel a. And then we just sat there for a little bit. And then, like, I was like, June, come on.
Yeah.
And, like, he was like.
Her callous decision to abandon her dying son cemented her as a monstrous mother. For 3 days, she sent police on a $500,000 wild goose chase for a fictional killer. But now, with her lies unraveling, a horrifying confession was imminent.
What was the injury? What was the injury that made him pass out?
I don't know.
Was it the leg? Was something wrong with the leg? I mean, a
I
leg.
don't know, maybe he was in pain.
Leg probably wouldn't make him pass out. You know, something. He had to. You know, something had to happen to him.
Did he throw up that night?
Not that I remember.
Let me tell you what my experience tells
Not
me
that I remember.
based on the what you're telling me that he was experiencing, the not there look, kind of lethargic. That's a head injury. a substantial head injury.
He hit his head that night
How did he hit
What night?
when he fell off the bed.
Friday into Saturday?
He had hit his head.
On what bed?
I said he had hit his head when he was jumping on his bed in the living room.
Okay, what did he hit his head on?
On the ground, on the
Okay.
on the floor.
The type of head we're talking about doesn't happen from a low fall like that.
Her story had shifted from a kidnapping to a tragic fall, but the head didn't fit her explanation, and when pressed, her defensiveness returned.
Severe
Well,
head
I
injury.
don't.
Did you get frustrated? in
No. Please stop doing that. Please.
here? I have to ask
Please stop
Cherise.
doing that. Cause I'm crying. Please.
Was he pissing you off?
No. He never makes me mad like that. Ever. He never makes me mad like that. He's not even really a crybaby. Like he never. He's not a crybaby.
Something significant had to have happened to him for him to stop breathing.
I know it's tough. I know we're just trying to narrow down the head
This
injury.
is the hardest part. You're right there. You've gone through every single door.
I do
and
not
this
know.
Is, this
I
is the
don't
last
know.
door.
I
You
don't-
do know.
I don't know.
You do
I don't know.
And that's, remember that
I don't know.
remember
I
that
really
incident?
don't know.
Listen to me for a
I
second.
really don't know.
Remember
All
that?
I remember was he was okay when we was walking. Then he started acting real funny,
No.
and I just
No. But something happened to make you leave.
And detectives were desperate for a detailed confession. If you thought she would finally come clean and think of her child for one moment, you would be wrong. Instead, she revealed a new depth of selfishness and depravity.
Just like he said.
It don't matter. You don't have to think anything different of me, because I'm gonna face up to
But you're not. You're
25
stopping right here.
other years, and
You're
I'm
not, you're
gonna
not
die
facing
in
up to
prison.
anything. You're not facing up to anything because you haven't made amends yet. You're right there.
I'm gonna die in prison.
We don't know that.
I'm going to. You don't have to judge me. It's gonna be a bunch of. I'm gonna die in jail.
No. Remember I said people always want to know what happened.
I'm gonna
Because
die in jail.
people that will be judging
I'm
you
gonna
will be
die in
like, listen to
county.
me. People that will be judging you will say, yeah, I've been there. If we go and end this chapter, like if you want us to end it saying, she doesn't know, she didn't say anything, that's when they're like, the hell with her. But give some empathy, give some
Remorse.
reason.
Finish that book.
People can understand frustrations.
We've written a whole book this week, Cherise, you and me. This is the last page. Okay, but I want to know how he hurt his head.
I do not know how he hurt his head.
Okay?
I don't know. All I can tell you is, I left. I came back. When I came back, he was gone. That's at that point.
He was gone or he was dead?
He was dead. How did his head get injured? He didn't fall. Let's start from there. Because that's what made you leave the apartment.
No, I only left the apartment because I needed him to eat. Like, I was hungry. I'm pretty sure he
But
was
you had already
hungry.
got food, right? From
That
Grandma?
was.
3 hours earlier, yeah, she got food.
But that was the first time we had ate. That whole, like, literally,
Okay.
that was the first time we had
So
eaten.
what happened to
anything.
him between Grandma coming and you leaving the house? You want to know the honest truth based on what they're telling me? He is already severely injured, if not dead, before Grandma comes over.
Mhm.
Because you're searching for seizures, you're searching for thigh bones that I'm being told.
Yeah, because he had fell the night before.
Okay. You understand the thigh bones right here, right? That's the,
No, this, and I told you when I checked his leg, this didn't feel right. And if that's recording, you can go back
we
and look.
don't know it's broken until tomorrow. But if that is in fact broken, that's the hardest bone in your body to break. It's freaking nearly impossible.
And it didn't
to break
feel. It
without
didn't feel
a
normal.
Serious impact.
It did not feel normal.
Okay.
And he was
So,
sleeping.
A 2-year-old that potentially has an injured leg is
Because,
going to be
okay.
fussy. It's going to be
I
just a
checked.
pain in the ass.
Mm-mm.
He wasn't fussy.
I mean, he cried when he fell,
Okay.
but he wasn't like
So what was it that made you snatch him up that 1 second where he hit his head? Well, we're still not going to know what happened unless you tell us. We can guess, but we don't want to do that to you.
everybody else is.
Who is?
It don't don't matter. I'm never gonna get out of prison. Like, I'm not even gonna see my daughter.
The difference
So
is,
just-
the difference is, if it comes to, the difference is, did this mother, was she honest? Did she accept what happened? Did she give us a reason? Did she show remorse? Right now, I can't say that you are.
She still refused to admit what happened. A fracture causes horrifying pain for an adult, let alone a child. Yet Charisse never took him to a hospital, instead taking him on a walk while he was severely injured. This pattern of neglect and abuse made one thing clear to investigators: Jordan's death was not an accident.
What happened? I promise you, you'll feel better. We'll cry about it and we'll move on. You owe it to your son.
I didn't mean any of this to happen.
Okay? Don't let the doctor guess what
I
happened
say the
tomorrow.
truth sets you free.
No, it sets you free mentally. It sets you free in your heart. It sets you free. That's what they mean by that. The truth will set you free.
Her laughter is sinister. Neighbors reported hearing a loud thud against the wall so forceful that their furniture shook and toppled over. Now Charisse stands on the verge of a confession that changes everything.
I'm going to suggest, unless you tell me otherwise, you were in that apartment. You panicked. You left the apartment.
Trust me, I already feel like a horrible person. I am a horrible person. I am a monster.
Because you won't come to the truth to tell us what happened that night. I will have to agree with you if that's the case.
I'm trying to remember. I swear to
You
God.
won't forget that, Charisse. You
I swear
won't.
to God, I don't.
So
I
is
don't.
that because you hit him so many times that night?
Mm-mm.
You're never going to forget that moment. You know exactly what it
The
is.
only time I remember him hitting his head was when I'm being honest with
No,
you. The
you
only time I
did- you
remember.
did
Okay, well, alright, I did it. Alright.
When he began having seizures, she didn't seek help. Instead, Charisse took him to the woods, dumped him in murky water, and walked away. Detectives are finally getting answers, so they maintain the momentum.
How's he positioned in the bed? And how are you positioned? So you're
I'm more
here.
up.
Your bed's in the corner of the
I'm
room.
more up.
This is the corner of your room, and the bed's like that.
Yeah, but say like we're on this side. Like, well, I'm
Like
gonna
at
do it. I'm gonna do it this way. From
Okay.
saying this way.
Okay. So this is the corner of your room back here?
Mhm, he's closer to the window
Okay.
because I gotta sit like towards the end.
Sure.
Like when I'm up for my phone to charge.
And your bed has a wall right behind it.
What happened when he hit his head?
He was crying, but he was like,
Did you hit him again?
mm-mm. At that point I felt bad because he wasn't.
Sure, sure. Is that why?
But
When does he start having the seizures?
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. It's okay. It happened. It happened. Okay? It's hard to say. I know you didn't mean it. I know you didn't mean it. It's exactly what I've been saying from the get-go, Charisse. It was a split second. Oh shit. I know you're fed up. I expect you to be fed up. I know you fucked up, but
cold.
I know, and we can't bring him
I should
back.
just took him to the hospital.
Charisse, if we could bring him back, we all would.
Didn't see it.
There's not one person in this
I
world,
was just so scared.
and that's okay. Hey, Charisse,
I'm so sorry.
I would have been scared too.
I'm sorry.
He knows. Charisse, he knows. Okay?
Did I kill him?
You injured him. You injured him, and it caused some serious problems. Yeah.
I killed my
Yeah, that's what led to his death. Yes. Okay? But it takes a strong person to admit what they did. Okay?
No, sure, no, does it?
Okay.
What's the charge?
I gotta go talk. I gotta go. I think I know, but I gotta go
Just
talk.
be honest.
It's a homicide, Charisse.
What is that?
It's a murder.
She has finally come clean about everything. Despite once being in the care system herself and knowing its hardships, Charisse ultimately became the source of her son's suffering. And with this final admission, her fate as a murderer was sealed just moments before her arrest. Yet this is what she is most concerned about.
I just don't want to be portrayed as a monster. Father God, I made a mistake. But Lord, I'm coming to you as humble as I know how, and I'm asking you for your forgiveness. Lord, I'm asking for you to have mercy.
After a genius and demanding interrogation that used every tactic from empathy to harsh confrontation, detectives finally secured a confession. Charisse Stinson was charged with first-degree murder, denied bail, and ultimately accepted a plea deal to avoid the death penalty. On March 2nd, 2020, she received a 50-year sentence for second-degree murder and fabricating the kidnapping. While she now serves her time at the Lowell Correctional Institution, a haunting question remains. Could Jordan's life have been saved if she had simply sought help instead of abandoning him? Charisse gave birth to a daughter, Serenity, while in custody, who was thankfully placed with the same foster family that had once cared for Jordan. The only silver lining in this devastating case is that Jordan's death inspired the 2020 Jordan's Law, which increased funding and law enforcement involvement to protect vulnerable children and prevent such a tragedy from ever happening again. Rest in peace, Jordan. If you like our production, make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to watch the next video.